as we welcome Sir Charles Carter, 2017 Lifetime Achievement Award recipient.
Thank you. Please be seated. I want you to be seated because you know I can talk. Ronnie Butler is so right in every respect of the song, how it came together, and how he made it into the most well-known Bahamian song of all time. But it was his art that made that song great. It was only that I like to teeth art. I couldn't have them playing that every night in the nightclub. I'm in charge of, in those days, Z&S, what it sounded like and what it should sound like. I went and took the tape recorder. I said, man, I put that on the morning show because I used to do the morning show, and every morning that used to wake up thousands of Bahamians. And that's why it is still today, even today, the most popular Bahamian song of all time. But it took a great artist to create that. I helped. Ronnie Butler and Joseph Spence are the two artists that every Bahamian who claims to be a Bahamian, born in the Bahamas, lives in the Bahamas, and thinks he likes the Bahamas and feels he knows the Bahamas, those are two individuals that every Bahamian should know. And it's so sad that 90% of the young people in this country don't know either Joseph Spence or Ronnie Butler. But yet these artists are celebrated around the world. I am invited places to give lectures about these artists, and I enjoy doing it because they were both my very, very close friends. And what makes them unique? Because they are storytellers. Bahamians are storytellers. And the big problem with Bahamians today, they don't know their own story to tell it. Think of it. They don't. Our youngsters are perched up in front of televisions learning about other people's stories. And that's why I am so happy you all invited me here tonight, because the artists that you put on tonight have got to be the beginning of a new Ronnie Butler era.
Wow.
These artists that you showed here tonight have made me feel so good about being Bahamian again. I was afraid the music was going to die. We at Island FM try to keep the music alive. People who buy ads go on other radio stations because they know that those are the people who are playing the other music that's killing our music. We are not telling our story. And tonight, all the awards that were given are world class. World class. And we don't know how valuable we are. And that's the only thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to leave you very shortly in more ways than one, because now that I'm 74, I guess I can die one of these days. And my 74th birthday, incidentally, was 2 days ago. And my wife insisted that I came home to be here tonight. She had an operation, and she said, no, I want you, because I was going to be here with her good friend, and the second person that she knew in the Bahamas, Ronnie Butler, who was also her friend and her family. And so I thank you all. And I thank, there's no ugly Bahamian, you know. Not anymore. There used to be some when I was growing up. But I think when Loftus Roca was in charge of immigration, he got rid of most of them. but look, I mean, but I look at all of you, but look what God has done. Only God could do that. And guess what? She's a member of a very famous group of Bahamians, the Hannah Hasty Tynes group. And if you saw my mother, you see why. She was a Hasty. And we related to every Hasty, every Hannah, and every Tynes in the country. And that isn't too good sometimes. But look at this. I thank you on behalf of my family. I thank you on behalf of my family who are here, and Ronnie Butler, who's also a part of my family. I thank you in part. Also for my wife, Morel, who couldn't be here, but she wanted me to be here. I thank all of you for being so kind and so courteous. And all of you who performed tonight, I congratulate you. And for God's sake, don't stop. And more importantly, don't stop being Bahamian. Good night.